Welcome to this Greystone Cloud Application Training. Today we are going to cover an overview of OneDrive. To begin, just go to any browser window and type in www.office.com. This will take you to the home page for Office 365 and you will see the various cloud applications that are available. To get to the OneDrive file storage application, just find and click on the OneDrive icon. Now you are in the OneDrive site. Think of OneDrive as your personal file storage system. Over here on the left, you can see that you can get to your files, you can get to your recent files, you can get to files that you have shared or files that have been shared with you, and you can see the recycle bin. Also over here on the left-hand sidebar is the search. This is where you can search for any of the content within your drive. So I'm just going to type in Sherry, and this will find all of the documents or anything that I have in OneDrive that has Sherry associated with it. Notice that as I did that, it opened up a sidebar on the right-hand side that will allow me to filter the search results even further. I can filter by the document type, for example, by searching only on Word document or on Excel documents, PowerPoint, etc. Below this, I can search for individual people either by their name or by their email address if I'm looking for an email. And at the top, there's a sliding filter here that will allow me to look at things that were modified in a particular period of time. Now let's focus on files for a few minutes. As you can see here, there are two folders within the files right now, the attachments and documents. You can go to the new icon at the top and click on that and add a new folder if you'd like. You can also upload files to OneDrive using the upload caret here and upload files or folders directly from your computer to OneDrive. Now let's take a look at the Documents folder. If I click on Documents, I can see all of the documents that I have uploaded to OneDrive. I can also add new folders here by clicking on the new icon and clicking on Folder and adding a folder of my own. Once I've added my folder, I can actually drag and drop any of these files right into that folder if I'd like. Another way to move files around is to just select the file, go up here to the top to Move To, click on OneDrive, and then you can move the file to whichever folder that you'd like. I could move it to the Documents folder if I wanted to, or I could create a new folder within Documents for it. So if I click on the newly created Sherry's List folder and then click on Move To, I will have moved the file into that folder. If you'd like to be able to see a preview of each of these documents, you can select the document here and then click on this information icon in the upper right. This will open a sidebar and open your document preview in the online version of the application, in this case Excel. Now let's talk about editing your documents. So in this case, for this Excel document, I can open this document either with Excel on my computer or I can open it in my browser with Excel Online. The preview that you see over here on the right-hand side is the online version, and you can also get to Excel Online by clicking on the full screen version here, and this will also open up the document in Excel Online. Please note though that it is not necessary to have this sidebar open. This would just be a personal preference of whether or not you like to see the previews of your documents. If I close that, for example, I can now go up here to this particular Word document and edit it by clicking on this and then just opening it right from here. As you are working in the online version, it's really important to know that OneDrive is saving your document from time to time as you are working in it. You don't actually have to save it yourself. And it's important to note that it's saving your previous version. So if you needed to go back to a previous version and restore it, for example, this is a very simple process. You can see version history here in the upper right, or next to the document, you can also get to your version history here. Once you're in the version history, you can go back and find the document that you'd like to restore. Click on the little menu icon here, and you can restore that version. Once you've done that, it will become the current version, and then it's been given version number 3. Notice that the actions that you can take at the top of the page are also available if you select a document and click on this little menu right here. You can delete, move, copy, or rename documents if you'd like. Once inside your online versions while you're editing them, you can also print the documents using the print icon. You can also share the document with other people if you'd like. Finally, you can also share your documents directly from the file list by selecting the document and clicking on Share at the top of the page, entering the name or the email address of the person that you'd like to send it to, and clicking Send. Once you have shared documents, remember over here on the left-hand side in the sidebar, you can see all the documents that have been shared by you or shared with you. I hope this overview of OneDrive has been helpful. See you next time for more cloud application training.